on the concrete, there are some glass pieces up around your front tire area. No, we're going to chalk line all 4 of them. Eric, that way when we cut, all the dust will be done at one time, and we can get moving faster. Because now we can bring the next one and butt it to the outside. You can lay it right on top of that one to chalk line it.
The other day we had to roll up this thing, everybody. And today, now, Grumpy Gramps here is doing roofing.
Teaching.
But they're up there. Actually, he's teaching them. But he's more doing.
Yeah, we're starting to get
There's
some shade
Dalton.
up there. Eric's lucky.
And Dalton's nephew.
We've been in that straight sun.
all day, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Listen, get the next piece.
I gotta laugh at the toys that are in the room.
Don't worry about that. Eric, get up.
Give me a second.
Nope.
Yes.
Ain't no
Get
second.
up, Buttercup.
I don't do it.
I need your muscles right now, because mine aren't working.
I don't do heights, so.
It's not going to slide off. You can walk on it.
It's not. I'm sliding.
Then stand your butt up.
He's got silky pants on.
So I told him to get his butt off of it so he's not sliding.
My shoes are sliding.
Slip and slide.
That's my issue.
Careful, don't lose the tools.
I'll let you be on the other floor.
He knows what he's doing up there. He's had a good
That's
class
Eric.
all day.
Grumpy Gramps' son.
Yeah, but they're just chalk lining right now, so I don't need up there.
Right.
I can stay down here for a few minutes and harass him. I get to harass Eric for a few minutes.
I'll slide it over.
He hasn't been here all day.
You slide down. I'll just slide the board over though. Slide it over there.
I'm gonna lie, that sun. Yeah, you can walk on the other sheets now.
You have them there.
Oh yeah, they're nailed. We nailed them before we come down. I fought to get the last couple in. The only ones that aren't nailed is where the wall comes up and it's double 2x8s on that side, and then the overhang. We didn't nail that set yet, but we had to get down.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it anymore. I was starting to get real shaky and needed something to drink. Line your outside edge.
That's what I was getting to.
Eric, listen. Where the overhang is, the drip edge is on top of the outer board, the face board. We're going just inside on the rafter going up, not on the top of the little board on the outside, because it sticks up a little, but against that board. But make sure you're flush against that 2x8 on the outside.
Right here, it's rotted. Like,
We're not nailing them right now.
but it's pretty much where it needs to be.
All right, look where the sister joint is, and careful, Mason. Don't spin too quick. Just wherever that rafter is underneath it, that's where you're gonna chalk it. Your chalk line underneath.
You're doing awesome, Mason.
Yep,
Mason is learning a lot doing this.
I know.
That's
I've been working with
awesome.
all of them. But he knows now that he can walk on that board because it's on the rafters.
Oh, and by the way, Eric over there in the red, he's feeling holy. He's in a
We
hole.
couldn't walk on the rafters after we took the boards off earlier because there was rotted pieces. I had to put the sister joints in, but it was 95 friggin' degrees out here, so I could only do one at a time. Come down, cool off, go back up. That's why I watched my mouth. There shouldn't be too much over there. Anything go that way. Well, okay, water bottles, but I can't do nothing about them. Trying to find a shade spot so I can see them.
So while we're at this, Gene,
All right,
why don't you explain what we have in the back of the truck?
good.
If you hear quacking over there, it says Geno putting gas in his truck.
Yep.
See, gas tank's right there.
Go to the third one, right above Mason.
We found this the other day. Actually, it was yesterday.
Go to the third piece right above Mason.
We were talking about that.
Came over. We had to roll it up in there. It was so heavy. It's like, whoop, whoop.
You can't.
We had to do it a roly-poly. Whoop,
The
whoop.
way the roof is set up, we
Now, back to roofing.
And there's Dalton.
we couldn't, Eric, because of the listen, Eric.
What's wrong?
Oh, he's mad because he ain't getting his way. Eric. No, listen. No, for the overhangs, we had to put full board out to help pull them back up.
Hey,
That's
Dalton,
why
you
we
want to say
had
hello to
go
everybody?
The way we did. Are you
No.
clapping right now, Mason? Or just putting the next board? Yep. Because it doesn't have to go under the shingles right now. Just on top, because we're going to move it to cut it. Don't put that down in there. Up there, I'm proud of him.
Yes, Mason has.
Tell him right to his face, I'm proud of him.
And Boogie, too. Boogie did awesome.
Awesome. I sent him off the roof when I had to.
Exactly. He got sick, so it's too hot, you know.
Keep going.
And we understand. It was in the 90s up here
Takes
in
both of you
Ohio.
to flip it.
So. Flip it good, flip it like it should.
Hang on, he's got to get out, Eric. Hold on to it. I know, I'm just saying.
Eric, we cannot hide him underneath there now.
Nope, they're just putting it in place halfway to get a chalk line. No, it doesn't have to go right now. We got to chalk line it and move it. Chalk line can go right up top, so just put it on the shingles against the second board.
The issue. The main board's going to be.
It doesn't matter. If we got to change rafters instead of sister joint, you just move your chalk line over 2 inches.
Yep.
Mason and I already talked about it. He knows what's going on. You're the new guy on the crew. You got here when the shade was starting to come in. Mason's laughing at it.
I don't do heights. That's my big issue.
Which way's it got to go to you, Eric?
So, Coach, what's going on, boss?
Watch it. Yep, there you go. Mason knows what he's doing. We already discussed this before. That's why I'm not going up there until it's time to start cutting. I get to stay down off the roof for a few minutes extra. Oh. Look, brother's up there. No, we're not cutting it that way.
No, the other way.
We got to go down. You're good.
Up and down, not
Gotta
sideways.
lift the board a little bit to see where your rafter is. Center your chalk line to the top edge of the rafter, and then see where you got to go on the bottom half, Eric.
Daddy, she don't like it too short. He just boom.
Okay.
Silly.
All right. Well, he doesn't want to play. He's
No.
tired and wants to sit down for a little bit.
No, I want mine, but he wants cookie. I was doing this, but there's not enough cookie. I have fun. And he was touching me all over the place, right? He put it into the floor.
Yep. And when you set your next board on top of it, you look where that blue line is and
What?
chalk right over it.
All right, we keep our hands to ourselves.
Next board, Eric. Got to climb out of the hole.
Back to the show.
Oh, but Mason's been working. You can do some. Mason's tired. He's been up there with me almost all day. Don't!
And he's been doing awesome.
Don't even do that.
But prayers for Boogie.
Mason's been up there all day with me. knows
Hopefully he
kinda
feels
what's
better.
going on, so you can stand on them plywood. They're not going through. You're butted against the bottom one, so it's not going to go anywhere. Well, Eric, we're gonna have to wiggle it till he gets it even with the outside. I know it's crooked right now, but he's got to line it up to be even with the outside board. Yep, remember Mason? Yep, it's got to go under that drip edge. Or on top of it enough do you know where that board is. So we can get back under it when we get it in place. It's butted against the other board so he can walk on it. He's got enough confidence in himself now that he knows. He can walk around on them even though they're not nailed down, the top two. The bottom two are.
So he's all right.
He's learned good today. He knows he can walk on them. He's not as afraid tonight as he was this morning to move around up there. Because this morning he was glued to the roof, butt planted. And that's how he worked. You see, he just walked around on that board.
That's amazing.
That knows it's not nailed down, but he knows it's not going off the roof. It's amazing, yes. That's why I said I'm proud of him. He's done a great job today. Wherever the blue line is on the one you're on, Eric, wherever the blue line is on the one you're sitting on, just duplicate it on the top one.
That's what I was trying to do, but it went crooked.
It probably did. Probably went crooked. It happened.
It's gonna need the gap, but we're pretty much at the same amount of that it did.
Whatever.
Just I went too far that way.
Now, are you over the old rafter? Mason, are you over the old one or the new one?
We're over the old.
Okay. Because the lines for the next set down are going to be different. All right.